Alex Jones is now saying he's going to be replacing Charlie Kirk.
If you think we're like you, a bunch of cowardly scum, if you think killing Charlie Kirk in front of us intimidates us, no. Yeah, we'll put on more security. We'll be more wary because we knew this was coming. We won't make it easy for you, but we'll do whatever we have to bring you to justice and stop you. And I didn't announce this through bravado or to act tough. I've publicly said I don't do a ton of public speaking engagements because I know I can do more digitally. And his work was important, had to be done at the colleges. And I admired him for his courage and said that. And I said, he's doing that job. He's got that lane. If he wasn't doing it, I'd be doing it. They won't even let me on the colleges. They riot so bad we tried. But I now have a responsibility, and so do all of you, to peacefully speak at city councils, county commissions, school boards, colleges. I don't care if it's 100 people or 1,000. All of you have to go out and speak out on the street corners, at church, everywhere, because this is an attempt at intimidation and to shut down our access to speech and a chilling effect. So I'm getting all these calls. When are you doing it? Where are you going? I've got to get it organized. I've got to talk to different groups that sponsor it. People can reach out to me that do this. I will go with Turning Point. And I'm going to go out there, and I'm not going to wear a bulletproof vest. I'm gonna do a nationwide tour because that's what this is about.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is about.
The tiger's mouth just to act tough. We don't have a choice.
Isn't it funny how he's saying that they did something to intimidate them with Charlie Kirk? And I'm confused on who is they, because he's saying it like it's a group of people that organized in order to end Charlie Kirk. But when coming at Candace Owens, he doesn't have that same type of energy. In fact, he goes with Turning Point, who firmly believes whatever the Fed is saying, and I wonder why. So the Fed is saying that Tyler Robinson was a lone gunner and he did everything by himself, no plan with nobody else. He was just a crazy guy that went to a college that allegedly he never even been to before. He found out how to get there. He knew exactly where he was going to see him. He knew exactly where to take the shot. After he took that shot, he flew down off the roof. He went and he put the gun somewhere in the woods. So when they was doing this big manhunt for Tyler Robinson, the dogs themselves couldn't even find this weapon, the ones that specialize in finding this weapon. It took the feds to come. And after the feds came, after everybody cleared the whole entire area with the dogs and said it was no sign of it, it took the feds to come and say, hey, rookie cop, specifically the rookie cops, you look over there? Rookie cop said, I'll look over there. He look over there. Found it. Found the gun. Fully assembled here. Tyler Robinson goes to Dairy Queen. Go have him some food. Then he drives 3 hours, allegedly now. He goes to a steakhouse. Go have him a piece of steak 3 hours later. This is a person that's supposed to be a cold-blooded killer, his first body. So they say this guy's having a good time, chilling, relaxing to himself. And then the same people that the feds you expect them to talk to, they don't even do it. There's no reason why a YouTuber like Candace Owens by herself can find out more information and give the public more information than the feds. There's no reason why Erica Kirk and her own lawyers have no more information than what the public has. So that the lawyer said. If they have no more information than what we have to try to figure out, how do you believe that Tyler Robinson was a lone shooter? What information do you have that he did everything by himself and he had no help at all? Even when it was a patsy, the guy that pants was falling down, the old man, the one with the child stuff in his phone, that as soon as it happened, he jumped up and said, I did it, it was me. He gets arrested. He goes to the hospital. After he goes to the hospital, he tells everybody there that he's supposed to be paid. You don't know who's supposed to pay him or where the money's coming from, but he's supposed to be paid because he's just the person that's supposed to scream out and say, that he did it. So, which means he would have prior knowledge to it, which would automatically say that Tyler Robinson did not do this by himself if he was actually the shooter. So why on earth would Turning Point USA, Erica Kirk, believe that and keep it there? Like, nothing else to see here. And why on earth would Alex Jones go with Turning Point USA and basically support their narrative and their kookiness to say that the Fed did everything that the Fed could have did? Why is that possible? And then in the same breath, say that it's somebody else. It's just that Candace Owens is crazy. And it's solely because Candace Owens is coming after TPUSA. How does that make sense to anybody? But now he's saying that he's going to go, and now Charlie Kirk is gone, so he has to come and be the guy that comes down there and talk. And you have to do it as well, so it could be good, so he can look good that he's doing it, right? He can't just do it himself. He has to convince you to go outside, and you have to go outside and talk and do the same thing as Charlie Kirk, so we can all do it as a group, so one person can't be criticized. So now he gets to fill in some shoes for Charlie Kirk and go out there and talk to the college students and everything like that. So he's now becoming Charlie Kirk's replacement of some sort, because he's specifically going to do it with Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA, after Charlie's death, made over $100 million, I think in a day or two. They got a bag waiting, and they can pay and do whatever they got to do to their contractors to make you do their bidding for them. Surprising that it's Alex Jones, right?
And we have to lead by example here. Now, I'll tell you this. If I walk out somewhere and there's 3,000 people and the police haven't stuck people on the roofs, you know there's a stand down by their managers that told them not to. And if I walk out and I see nobody on the roofs, well, then I'm going to come out and point that out and be looking for it. And I'll be like, there's a shooter. There's a shooter. All right. It was a setup. Seriously. I mean, that's what it's because I'll be waiting. I'll be watching when I'm speaking. Oh, there's the shooter right there. All right. Get yourself a good shot there, big man.
Okay.
Now's the time. I'm going to come out of the Batcave into the third dimension. I come out when they got lockdowns going. They're shutting down the parks and the bridges and the restaurants. I come out when I'm at January 6th trying to stop people going to the building. I come out when I'm needed at key points, and I'm coming out of the cave.
I think a lot of people are going to believe that he's coming out because he's in cahoots with Turning Point USA no matter what. So therefore, he defends and shields for Turning Point USA against Candace Owens or anybody else that criticized them. And never, ever has Alex Jones spoke about the lies that Turning Point USA said. Never have ever that because he does a lot of debunking, he does a lot of conspiracy theories, and never not once talked about Turning Point USA and the guy that took the SD cards out of the camera. There's other videos with the guy, the cameraman, the other cameraman that was behind Charlie Kirk. So he couldn't even see Charlie Kirk. He was just recording this way. Charlie Kirk is this way. He immediately, after the shots go off, he immediately turns to go directly where Charlie Kirk would be exiting. Immediately turns around as if he knows exactly what's going to happen. We're going to keep on playing it on repeat so we can see it. Keep in mind, Charlie Kirk was in this corner right here. He was filming this way. Let's see how he reacts. This is him. He's pointing the camera this way. Charlie Kirk is here. The firework is about to go off. Look at him. He immediately turns around. While everybody's running, you hear a shot, you hear panic. He immediately turns around to the exact area where Charlie Kirk will be carried out. We don't know who that person is. Don't hear too much people talking about him, but you can see him for yourself. I find that to be extremely weird. And Alex Jones to say nothing about it is weird. He blames the cops and says that the cops didn't have everything right when it came to Charlie Kirk's security. So he's saying all the security got the information that the cops was going to handle it, but the cops didn't handle it. So therefore it was a stand down order, which whatever he's talking about right now. And that's the reason why the things happen. But then you start looking into it, which he would never look into. And I wonder why. But here where things get extremely interesting. Brian Harpo and the security team didn't have anything set up as far as security for Charlie Kirk's event the next day. When he went on Sean Ryan's show, he was talking about how they do this, basically all the security measures 2 weeks plus before when the event is happening or anything that Charlie Kirk used to do. So therefore, They were preparing on all his events 2 weeks plus before. But it just so happened the one event that he had after, on the 10th, this is after the day he got assassinated, they didn't have any security measures. As if they knew he wasn't going to make it anyway. Isn't that odd? So when you see these people like Alex Jones saying like, oh, now I'm going to come out and I'm going to shield for them, and he doesn't say anything bad about Turning Point or even raise no eyebrows to saying, something is off here. Doesn't mean you guys pulled the trigger, but it is off that something over here is just wrong. And y'all lying. And why lie so many times? Or why not have things set up for Charlie Kirk? And then also Charlie Kirk revealed even before, he was also a person that could not move around without security. Now, some people may call that handlers. This is before Charlie Kirk was as big as he is now. He was saying it's funny that I can't go nowhere without security. He revealed that. Well, Candace Owens revealed that on her show through text that he sent her. And this is from before. So now, are these security or are they handlers? I find it weird when Alex Jones don't ask these questions, but he's so happy to go out there and shield for them. It just makes it seem that the donors that Charlie Kirk didn't want, the ones that's in Turning Point right now, although this is the same ones right before he passed, he said that he didn't want to influence Turning Point USA. Those same donors is there right now influencing Turning Point USA. Has some type of power or influence to get Alex Jones whatever he needs. I don't think it's just for the greater good of Charlie Kirk. I firmly don't believe that because he don't investigate everything. He investigates specific things. But then again, also agrees with Turning Point USA, the one group of people that believe everything the feds say. Because who knows?
Not like I'm reclusive. I just can digitally sit here and reach so many people on 400 plus radio stations, hundreds of TV and cable stations, massive viewers on Rumble, Infowars.com/show, Exit Real Alex Jones. So I've strategically, as a general in this fight, and I've been parading around right at the front line. I'm in a forward bunker up at the front line. But now this is a time to be George Washington and lay it on Providence and get out there. In fact, I'm excited to do it.
I bet.
Now's the time to exercise our freedom. Now's the time to show courage in the face of intimidation. Now's the time to let these bullies know we're all Charlie Kirk now.
Sure.